Hello, love. As you probably saw in my thumbnail, I'm really kind of bummed that I'm wasting some of my inventory space on this flip flop, but I knew it was gonna come eventually. There are some good pieces, but I want to share with you my experience as a whole so you learn from my mistakes and you do better in selecting your flip flops. So I have this box here to share with you. I will say that this particular box that it is in is a box from previous lot because it was raining when this box was delivered and the box was completely destroyed. I am Florida based, and if you know anything about Florida, it's been storming here lately. So after I realized the box was destroyed, of course, I opened the box and realized that the clothes were not protected at all. Now, some people just simply put their clothes in a garbage bag, which is fine. It doesn't need to be pretty, but just needs to be protected somehow. This particular lot was not protected at all, and I don't know if some of the clothes were destroyed because of that or if they were destroyed when they were packed. But anyways, I'll show you what was in the lot. There are some good pieces along with the bad pieces. These are REI Pants. They are blue. There's absolutely nothing wrong with these. I'd say these are one of the good pieces here. I would say REI is a pretty good brand to sell. You know, it's bread and butter type brand. None of these pieces in Flyp at all. I'm trying to say I'm gonna get crazy prices, but it's a good way to get those bread and butter brands. This is a Columbia shirt. This your basic like fishing type shirt. Now this one does have quite a bit of staining, and I'll show you here what I do to stain treat these items. So I'm learning not everyone's definition of excellent used condition is the same. This Columbia shirt was told to me to be in excellent condition, and it's pretty stained up. I don't typically sell things that are stained in any way, so I'm going to stain treat this. There's other dots around the shirt, but I'll just show you this example. What I use to get stains out is this Tide Rescue Stain Remover Spray. So it's actually pretty easy. I just spray it on. I'll get the other spots later, but really you just spray it, rub it in a little bit, and let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then I just put it in with the normal laundry. It typically comes out with this, just a Columbia shirt. I probably won't spend that much time, so if it doesn't come out on the first try, I will just tell the client that I will still list it, but I can't make any promises. So you can see the stains a lot more when you put the spray in, and I wouldn't want that to go out to a potential buyer like that without them knowing, of course. I did end up putting this shirt through twice, so I put that stain treatment on, put it through the wash twice, so I spent a lot of time and a lot of energy for something that's probably not going to sell for very much to begin with. But as you can see, the staining is still there. I contacted the client, and the client said that they didn't even know the stains were there to begin with. Those are the most easiest to point out, but that little staining is all over the shirt. So I don't know how you missed that, especially if it's your personal clothing, but okay, we're gonna go with it. I did tell the client I'm going to try to list that to begin with. It might sell because it's more of a practical shirt, but of course we're probably not gonna get as much money at all for it. I'm probably just gonna list it and forget it. Not really going to worry about revising, relisting, or anything like that. It's just not worth the energy for me. This is a Barneys New York shirt. I would say it's like candy striped. It is more of like a cream color within that instead of just a white, which I thought was an interesting detail. With this, one of the cuffs have a stain on it. You can see, yeah, that's not shadow, that's definitely stain there. But then also, there's a little hole on the back, but that could have been from a tag. So, you know, that's not that big of a deal, but I will say that this was said that it was brand new. So I don't know how a stain is brand new, but I don't know. I told her I would list it because it's on the cuff and somebody can probably just roll it up and it wouldn't be that big of a deal at all. So I'm listing it. Of course, I told the client, don't know what's gonna happen, but I'll list it and see what will happen. This is a tour dress. It's just a knit dress, nothing too crazy, just kind of like a basic, you know, daytime chillin' type dress. This one, of course, had the stains, so I'll, you know, show you here. These ones you can see they're pretty obvious stains. So just like the Columbia shirt, I'm gonna give it a couple of squirts here. I'll rub it in pretty good. And then I will throw it in my wash just like normal. So this means that 3 out of the 4 pieces of clothing were damaged that I received. So it's not always sunshine and rainbows here with flip-flops, but this is, I guess, the benefit of getting the inventory up front to you. If it doesn't sell in the 90 days, you just send it back. If you are interested in trying out this Tide Rescue Spray, I of course will put a link in the description. I am part of the eBay Partner Network, so if you are interested in trying or you've already tried it and you just ran out, of course I appreciate you using my link. It's not any extra cost to you and I get that credit for sending you there. I was able to lighten the stains, but as you can see in the camera there, they're still visible. I did tell the client that I really don't think that this is even worth selling. So she did tell me to hold it and just send it back to her after the 90 days. So I'm just putting this to the side, making a note for myself, and then I will send it back with anything that doesn't sell, because I probably am not going to buy out this lot. That was it for the clothes. Now I have some shoes to share with you. So these are Guess. They're like the espadrilles type, and they'll tie around your ankle. You can kind of tie them different ways. These probably will sell. They're not, I wouldn't say in current trending style, but people definitely still wear these and it is summertime. So I anticipate these will probably go. They are in pretty good condition, I'd say. Some more shoes, wedges. These, like before, are, I wouldn't say that they're current style, but people definitely still wear these shoes. These are Mark Fisher. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, they're Mark Fisher. I would say, yeah, these are in pretty good condition, especially being secondhand. These are UGG, and they were listed as being in excellent condition. I knew that they probably weren't like new condition, but pretty good condition. But when I received them, there's all these markings here. I dropped one. There's all the markings. The heel is pretty dinged up. I wouldn't say that these are in excellent condition by any means. The inside doesn't look so bad, the cushioning, but the outside, yeah, that's pretty destroyed there. I wouldn't purchase these shoes as being in excellent condition. I'd be pretty upset if I received these. So of course, told the client I will still list them, but it's definitely not as high as price as I originally said. But they do have kind of the detail there. I will try to clean these up just a little bit, but because of the price point, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on it. So if it doesn't clean up in, 1 or 2 tries, that's gonna be it for me. So the Uggs and these next shoes are the real reason why I picked up this lot. So these are loafers. They are Donald J. Pliner. I would say these are in excellent condition. I mean, they're some minor scuffs, but I would say that these, these meet the excellent condition price point or marking. There's a little bit of wear on the bottom, but really I just need to take a magic eraser to it and kind of clean it up a little bit. So I'm hoping that these are going to be worth it for me. A little bit of wear on the bottom, but nothing too out of the ordinary. Of course, there's the permanent marker that I will try to get off. Now, I did take a 60% commission on this lot, but of that 60%, if they sell over on Poshmark, I then have to take that 20% platform fee out of my commission, out of my 60%. So really it doesn't end up being 60%. Now I still stand to it is a pretty cool way to get inventory and to just learn different brands. But this might be the start of me kind of second guessing myself with getting so many flip lots. I might just try to start to search for inventory on my own or find a different way to source. If you are familiar with my channel, you know that I love to try out all sorts of different sourcing strategies. So if you have one that I haven't tried, I would love to hear about it and share my journey with you. I'm all about being kind of the guinea pig for you and letting you learn from my mistakes and also let you know what is working so you can take advantage of that just the same. If this sounds interesting to you, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, go ahead and hit the like button. This allows my videos to show up on your homepage and the homepage of others so we can continue to learn and grow together.